In problem number 5, we've got a derivative, 5x square root of x plus 2. It passes through the point 1, 3, and they want us to write the equation of the curve. All right, this seems pretty straightforward. We've got the derivative here. We just got to get some power, so we're going to make this x to the 1/2 plus 2. Then we're going to find the indefinite integral. We can go ahead and multiply these guys together, so that's going to be x to the 3/2. When I write the indefinite integral, I'm going to start with the 5. I'm going to open the parentheses, and then it's going to add 1 to 3/2. That's going to be 5/2, and the reciprocal is 2/2. And then a constant, I'm just going to put an x on there. I've just got to multiply this, and I'm going to find out that I've got this for my indefinite integral. All right, now I need to find the c, so I plug in the x and the y they gave me. And all I got to do is get c by itself, and I'm going to find out that c is equal to -1. Now, I just got to rewrite the original equation with -1 in place of c, and I'm good to go. Now, you may have noticed in the back of the book that they broke this apart. X to the 5/2, that's the same thing as x to the 4/2 times x to the 1/2, because I just add the exponents. And when I do that, well, x to the 4/2, that's going to be x squared. And then x to the 1/2, that's going to be square root of x plus 2x minus 1. And there we go. All right, so let's look at part B. B, they want us to find the tangent of the curve when x equals 4. Well, I've got a derivative, so that shouldn't be too hard. All I got to do is find the slope using the derivative. I go and rewrite my derivative. I'm going to rewrite this with powers. So, actually, I'm not even going to rewrite with powers because I already have a derivative. So I'm going to plug in my x's, and then I find that my slope is going to equal 42. Whoa, it's a big slope. All right, now I'm going to write the equation of the tangent line. To write an equation of a tangent line, I need a point and a slope. Well, I got my slope, and I look over here, and all I've got is this x equals 4. Now, keep in mind, I can't use the 1, 3 because I need this to go through x equals 4. So I got to find out the y when x equals 4. And where do I go to find that y? I'm going to go back to the original equation. Aren't you glad that we just made it? So I'm going to go and find my original equation that I wrote down, and I'm going to replace all those x's with a 4, and I'm going to find out what y equals to, and y is going to be a 71. And so once I know that, I've got my y, I've got my x, I got my slope, and it just becomes an issue of writing an equation of a line. And filling this in, I'm going to have 71 is equal to 42 times 4 plus b, and then b is going to equal -97, and then I write my equation y equals 4x minus 97. And that's all there is for that. All right, hope that helped. Thanks for watching.